We are back, and one thing is for sure, it's gonna be way more plant related uh, things I'm talking about, because I love plants and now I have a huge garden to fill plants in. So yeah, I have to figure out what I want to have where and things like that. We bought some strawberries that I'm gonna have in these white ones that I'm gonna have in on the porch, and this is asparagus. So I need to figure out, I'm probably thinking about making this into vegetable garden. So I'm gonna have potatoes and food on this spot here in the corner here. I don't know if I want to plant something in the corner here or not, or I don't know yet. Down here, this is the shade side. It only gets sun in the afternoon. I don't know if I want to put anything here because you have the toilet. It's nice to go from the car and down and into the basement. So this is maybe keep this area clear. So make a pot down here instead. And then we have these. This one has eatable. This is elderflower, black lace, beautiful plant. It can grow up to 3 meters high. So I'm gonna have that in the lawn as a statement piece and let it just unfold and grow big and beautiful and have lots and lots of flowers to harvest from years on. And then we have this one, Syringa. I think it's the dark one, I'm not sure. But anyway, I was hoping, but they were so expensive. It's freaking 600 just for one plant. So that's 60 euros for one plant. So that's, my wallet can't do that. They're like, I spent over 300 euros for the plants I bought today. So I can't, and that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants I bought today, and it was, and of course the dirt, and it was like over 300 euros. So not good at all. But anyway, this one is gonna be part of the hedge down towards the road. So I don't know if I want to have it, maybe I have that in the corner and then I have something else. So you kind of come driving and then you like, after this one is where you turn in. Perhaps that's something I should do. And yeah, we need to put a hedge up here because the traffic right now is nice. It's Sunday, it's slow day, so it's not that much traffic. But as you can see, there's nothing, kind of, I can't see the water, so there's no reason I should have this view when I can have a beautiful hedge and have like this little area that's like, I don't know how to explain it, like a room. Like my garden is gonna be its private little room that you can unfold. Should I have this one? It looks so small. Oh my gosh, looks tiny. But if I keep it, or should I take it a little bit further in here? But I wanted to have space to spread and become big, you know? Because this is probably gonna be where the garbage is gonna be. And I'm not sure if it goes, how far in it goes before you get the ditch. So I need to figure that one out first, I think. We are ready to put the tree down. So first you make a big hole. You put this on the side, you take out as much dirt as you can from the lump. And then you dig down and check if it's deep enough. Just do like this. Just check. Okay, this one is further down than the lawn. So that gives me space to have some compost in the bottom. and then I'm gonna fill up with compost around it. This is gonna give the plant a nice little package, so when the roots start to go outside of the lump it's in, they have this little nice package. I filled it with a little bit of water, and then I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna put this one in, fill with more water, and then put more compost, and then just use the dirt that is around here to fill in the last bits. There we go. One happy little camper. Just have to make sure that I water this often. You can do this in fall, and then in spring you have to water it like it's newly planted. So beautiful. I think that's gonna be nice. Ended up here, and one other thing you need to make sure of is that the base isn't covered too far up. Some plants are meant to be buried, like roses. You should bury them 10 centimeters down over the root, while here you should keep it like this. I think it's only roses and clematis that should be pulled sat way under the grow point, but most bushes and trees, they don't want the grow point to be under because it's gonna cause rot. So these planters have these little knobs, and you're supposed to open the holes, and then you fill this with leca and put some cloth or something over, and then put dirt on, and then you have a water reservoir down here, meaning that the water is gonna go up to this, and then it's gonna drip down the holes, and the plants won't be standing in water. But since these are under the roof on the terrace, they're not gonna get any more water than what I put in them, so that's why I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather have them a little bit wet than drying out. So now this is the dirt, and I just need to put the strawberries in. Here we go. We have Sensation, which is more upright growing pattern. And then over here we have Corona, which is way much sweeter and hanging pattern. And hopefully the birds are not going to eat this before I'm able to eat it. If the birds eat it, I have to put something around, a guard or something, so that I can have them in peace. Like just take some chicken wire and just make like a little shell for them to be hidden away inside. But I'm looking forward to this. So the sun comes up around here somewhere, and so they're gonna have the morning sun, and then it's gonna come around here. So you're gonna have morning sun, and hopefully that is enough. I need to buy a better shovel. I need to get a better one. This one is really nice, but it doesn't cut the grass. You need the one with the wheel that kind of slides in. This one is really good once the grass is gone, but it's not good to cut the grass with. And this one is just too small. It's just one I had with me in the car for if I want to stop and dig up some flowers. The flowers are watered, so they are gonna do fine for a little bit. So these are my plants. I was on the plant market and bought a lot of plants. This was 50% at the store because it's yeah, it hasn't had the best life, but hopefully it's gonna flower or it's gonna try when I get it in the dirt here. Then we have here, I was on a plant market the other day and got all of these lovely plants. Not sure where I'm gonna put all of them. So my plan is to put them over here for now. So let's go over here. So what I've done is just taken some cardboard, put it on the ground, put this on top. We cut the grass yesterday, so I put the clippings here. Now I'm gonna put dirt on top. So the cardboard is gonna stop weeds from coming up underneath. The grass clippings are gonna help fertilize and retain water so it doesn't dry out too fast. And it's also gonna encourage things like worms, groundworms. Oh my gosh. Anyway, to come up here and start to till the soil, or what you want to say. And then we have this bought soil that I'm gonna put on top, and then I'm gonna plant the plants inside. Some of the plants are not meant to be in direct sun. They rather have shade and a wet area, and I have plans for them later on. So I don't know if I should put them in something else and put them somewhere else, but the plants that doesn't mind a lot of sun can stay here. A little storm is rolling in, but here we go. Here's the flowers. It's difficult to see right now, but because the sun is gone. But I planted so the tallest that can't stand a lot of sun is in the back, and then these, and once it's wet and more shady, are in the back here. It's starting to rain. And then I planted this one over here. So this is gonna grow up to be about 1 meter tall and just cascade out on each side. So that's gonna be in the middle here. Where you turn, I'm probably gonna take out here and expand the road and put down some fencing or something around here, so you keep the road as it is and things don't grow into it. I like it. And he cut the lawn here yesterday, Ronnie did, but the plan is to keep, you see here, that strip here up like this. Everything in here is going to be wildflowers, so that's just going to be a flower bed with wildflowers. So I added a little bit. This beautiful little sunshine is the same as this one. This is just a cultivar. These are wild dandelions that I found, so I need more of those. And then this grass likes it dry, so it's in the back here, so it can grow tall and just be like a back carpet. Doesn't worry about that one. And then I have to go inside and cut down a lot of the trees later on, so they don't go into the garden, and that I can keep this flat. Let's go hide here. Yeah, this wakes me up at night when people are driving noisy motorbikes. Anyway, it looks better in the sun. And they're all like flowering right now. It's beautiful. I'm so happy about this. This is just temporary. After a while, everything, the whole lawn, is just gonna be pathways and flower beds. This is weird. It's raining on this side of the house. Like you can see it on the window. It drops on the window. But it's not raining on this side of the house. There is no drop. There is no completely dry. Everybody is talking about the heat, but it's only 13 degrees outside, 19 degrees inside. It's cold. I don't like it. I don't like when it's cold. I like it when it's hot. Let's check the strawberries. Let's see if we can have some strawberries for breakfast. Hey, little butterfly. No, it's not a butterfly. There is no one ready here, but I think maybe here. Ooh, they need some more sun. You can see here. I did stay for the day, but I need to water, and I'm gonna water with nutritious water because it helps make the berries bigger. Ronnie's greenhouse. I just pruned some of the tomatoes. Got some leaves off because it's just killing it. Squash is doing well, and the cucumbers are finally starting to develop. Let's see, we have some underneath here too. Have some in here too. Yeah, it's growing. So this is lemon balm, oregano, and chai. I don't remember. Right, and then out here, the trees are gone. Nice and sunny on the house. Up here, we have along the fence here. We have this sugar beets, and I see there are some I forgot to harvest. Snap off. They are so good to just eat them raw. I thought they were gonna be like up here, but because of the cold, I guess they haven't stretched much. They are really, really low. I don't mind. Oh, look at this big one. Snap it off. Lovely. And over here, we got these. They need water. They need a lot of water because they're in here. You can put them in the ground and they spread fairly much. I don't think I ever... I think I'm gonna put flowers, maybe? I don't know. They usually don't flower in Norway. They don't have a long enough season. But these are like little bulbs, almost like potatoes, but they have a little bit more earthy or nutty flavor. And they grow and they get these beautiful yellow flowers, but I've never been able to make them flower. So we just have them for the root bulbs. And they're put in here because we had to dig out for this. This is something new that Ronnie bought. It's a raspberry tree. Instead of a raspberry bush, it's actually more like a tree. And we just have to see if it survives winter or not. It's supposed to do that. Over here we have kiwis. So we have one Ken's red kiwi, mini kiwi. And then we have one here, kiwi berry. So if you have these two, they can pollinate each other. And then we have the pink blueberries, pink berries, and then we have blueberries. We call them American blueberries because they are huge, and I think they originate from America. I did not think this would self-pollinate, but it seems like it have, or I'm just lucky and someone else has them close so we could pollinate. But anyway, seems like there's gonna be a lot of blueberries. It's my plant, but Ronnie wants to keep it, so he has to buy some new ones for me. I am using the old storage tank now that we finally have summer weather. I cleaned it up, now I'm filling it up, and then the next few days I'm going to enjoy just having my own private, well, not private, but having my own little pool. I could have put it up here where it's more private, but I don't care. I'm gonna put it here. They cut along the road here, so now I just need to find the plants and start planting along the road so that I have a hedge. I found over here, I finally found one. So I know where this corner is. I could not find anything going over there in that corner, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I went and cut a little bit further in along here, just getting making sure it doesn't go into the garden and eat up my garden. These are coming nicely. I do not remember what they're called in English, but they are coming nicely. This one is surviving, so I'm just gonna let it grow, and then next year or the year after I'm gonna have berries, black currant on that one. This is red currant, I don't know. Okay, we have the hot weather is also bringing out the stinging thingies, stingy bugs. So I think maybe I can go in here and cut out this one, maybe if it's small enough, and plant that along the edge here. We'll figure it out, but yeah, I just went here, as you can see, and cut it down. I also bought this one. It was 50 off, so I bought just this one and put water in it because I needed water for the birds and for my mental health and everything. And then I just put some sticks in so that bugs, if they fall in, they can crawl out again. And for the birds to sit and drink the water, I haven't seen them do that yet. And up here we have the strawberries. I gotta do something about this one. This is not good. I think I'm gonna take all of these away and just put have a full floor there instead. But anyway, we have strawberries over there. We have some strawberries over here. I can eat one a day. Just gonna wait for it to be a little bit more juicy. So I need to water again. And then here we have salad. So when the strawberries are done, I'm gonna have salad here instead. Since it's shady, they are not bothered by the hot weather. So all I need to do is make sure it's moist enough. This is one of the things I love doing in summer when it's hot enough. Putting the plants outside so they can get the breeze You can water them and they get all of the sunlight, and it's good for them to be outside and just experience, you know, a little bit of normal weather. And it's also nice because it means that beneficial pests can eat other types of pests, because this does not look healthy underneath here, but I don't know if it's just burnt or if it's supposed to be like these black spots. See, this one doesn't have, like, this might have been sunburned underneath because of the way it opened up. Just giving them sun and light and a good watering so you can get all the dust off. It's good for them to be outside a little bit in summer. I also bought this one from Temu, and I'm gonna hang it on the back wall so when the wind comes in here you can still sit on the terrace and enjoy it, and you won't have the rain come in. But as you can see, it's supposed to be long enough to go from side to side, but it's a bit shorter than what it's supposed to be. So I don't know if I'm gonna have it hanging from the front here and down like this, or if I'm gonna put it up like this and then have it wrap around this corner here. As you can see, it's quite long. So as much, I think it's 3 meters, 240 times 3 meters, and this one's supposed to be only 230 or something. So yeah, I was hoping that it would be perfect, like hanging from the top here. You take it down this way and we just put something up here for it to fasten to there, and then it would be perfect. But is things ever perfect? Doesn't seem like it. These two are my newest in the collection. So this is Philodendron Brazil. I think it's just a regular type, I'm not sure. I found it in my grocery store. They just had, and these I found in the grocery store. We don't have much other choices, but yeah, it looks, this one was really nice. It has a lot of, almost all of them have like this little marking. Some have bigger splashes, some have interesting splashes, but this one was the one that was the nicest, healthiest looking. And then we have the pothos. This is says it's a philodendron pothos. It's not a philodendron at all, it's a pothos. And this one is, I'm not sure the name, but I love it. So what I've been doing here, first of all, it had one of the runners. So what I've been doing here is just putting it back in the pot, pushing it back inside the pot like this, and that way it can root down in here and create more grow points. Same, I took one of these and push it over here, so that one can also keep being in the pot, and then you get a more lush pot, and then let it trail down later. And what I was looking at when I was choosing the plant was these white stripes. You don't want it to be completely white, because if it's completely white you just get white leaves and the plant dies out. So you want the green streaks. If it's no white streaks on it, you're probably just gonna get green leaves. Oh shit, this one has, that's not a happy leaf. So we can cut that one back. It's gonna shoot a new leaf out from here. It's the new shoot point. You can even see, oh, that's just damage, but that's okay. So since this one is damaged, it might start to shoot up from here and all along. That's what I'm hoping by doing this. And there's some new leaves in here. This one I bought is also one of the new ones. It's just a normal monstera, and it has a new leaf that's unfurling. And as long as the new leaf is unfurling, it is able to grow and expand. So as long as it's soft and unfurling, this leaf can keep on getting bigger, and it can get big like this one. So it doesn't seem like it's going to be really big because it's so short, but it can keep expanding for quite a while. I put them outside. It's only 18 degrees outside right now, so it's probably a little bit too chilly for a lot of the plants, but I like giving them the flow of the air and this direct morning sun. It's of course cloudy right now, but yeah, giving them more light. And during the day it gets really hot, and yeah, because this one is not happy after I took it out of the bag. It's not happy at all. And the same with this one. It just stopped. And I know that this is a philodendron choco red, and when it gets cold, this one doesn't open. So what I need to do is take a cloth with hot water and then just wrap it with that, and that's gonna soften it so it opens. So they don't need the high humidity to open, but they need the heat, and it's been cold for a couple of days now. Last week was really chilly, so that's why it's suddenly like it just stops because it gets too cold. They like it for like 25 and up. They need 25 and up, and yeah, it's been down to 15 outside during the night, so maybe they shouldn't be outside. And this is my absolute favorite. I don't know if they call it elephant's foot or they call it ponytail palm, but I had it for years, and it was like this big when I bought it, and I just love how it goes like this. And the reason I have these long beautiful green is because I water it regularly. Like I give it a splash of water now and then so it doesn't really dry out, and that's how I avoid this. This happened during winter because it got really dry inside, so I wasn't that happy. So when it gets really dry inside, it gets these brown tips, and those tips are gonna go brown if you don't water the plant enough. So it's not wet in here, but I give it like maybe half a glass of water or a glass of water when I feel like it. So once a month, twice a month. In the summer I water it a little bit more. In winter I don't water it much. I just try to keep the humidity inside a little bit higher so that it doesn't brown out. But for me it's not been much of the humidity, but it's rather been that I water it regularly so it doesn't like brown out. And as you can see, it's green for where it has a lot of this, and many that you see the last down here is dead, you know, so it's only have like this little piece like poof on the top, and everything else is gone. But as you can see, mine is quite lush, and that's why I love it. It's a very simple plant. If you forget to water it, it's not gonna kill you, and you just water it when you remember. The only thing it doesn't like is overwatering. And you can see here, this stores water. This bulb in here is what stores water. So if that starts to shrink, well, if that starts to shrink, all of this is gonna be brown tipped. You know, it's gonna be brown all the way up. then you know it's gone too far. And then we have the Hoya Kerry, or the heartleaf Hoya, and it's velvety. And the problem with the velvety is that it collects dust. So that's why it's nice to get it out, so it can, like, you can undust it and you can get some more, see here, some more light on its leaves. Poor thing. I love it, but it's not a very happy plant. Shooting new little leaves here and there. It's been standing in way too little light, and that's why it's so far between the nodes. It's just, it has been stretching to find light, and now it's in the, I've just put it in the middle of the window so it gets all the morning and it gets sun all day around, and it's not taking, it doesn't brown, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't seem like it's getting stressed from that. It just loves it. And this one is also one that I bought not long ago. And look at this. This is what they call, oh come on, there, no, this one. This is what they call a peduncle. It's like this little knob that comes out here. And this one is further, and as you can see, this is gonna get flowers. So happy. And these these leaves are new. This one is new, this one is new. It's sending out a little runner here and a little runner there, and that's because if it gets too, come on, focus, if it gets too little light, it's just try to find better growing condition. It's also in the middle of the, like in the sun, in the middle of the sun. But look at that, it's getting flowers. Flowers, focus. Why won't you focus? There we go, maybe. Yeah, there we go. It's getting flowers. I love little flowers. And this is one that I bought together with the philodendron, like choco, and I'm hoping that it's gonna thrive. Sometimes they are not happy, so sometimes just, but hopefully it's gonna come and just go boom. I hope so. I cross my fingers for it.